Yo, what up guys? Mike here, Entrepreneur Army, owns pressure washing. So real quick, I'm gonna do this video. It's about how I'm putting three 55-gallon tanks together for 170 gallon, whatever that equals to. They sell these elusive 100-gallon tanks, the tall versions, but they're like $700–800. So what I'm gonna do is, and I ain't paying $700.
They could lick on my Irish potatoes. I ain't paying that.
So these, what we're gonna use is at the bottom of these three. This is a 1.5-inch bulkhead, okay? So, all right, so this is the part. This goes inside your tank, and then I'm gonna show you how with a broomstick how to slide it down, and then comes out the hole. So this part's going to be inside the tank, and then say this is the tank wall, it's going to just be this part's going to be sticking out, just this part. Then you put your washer on, and then this piece goes on reverse thread, so lefty tighty, and then boom. I'll show you in the video, it'll make more sense. Alright, so here's the plan. Passenger side, front tank here. I'm going to put 1.5 bulkhead, and then I got a 90-degree barb coming out. It's gonna, the 1.5 non-crushable hose is going to go. Obviously this is going to be recessed in more, so it's not going to be sticking this far out. I'm thinking it's going to be about right here. So I'm going to, the 1.5 tubing is going to go and bend it around. And then another bulkhead. It's going to be recessed in more, obviously. And there we go. We're going to have a T. So I can have a barb coming in here, right? And a barb coming out here. It's going to connect to this tank. Barb here. And then what I'm going to do is probably reduce it down to 1 inch, and this is going to come up and feed my pressure washer. But the idea behind this is all 1, 2, and that other tank around the other side, 3 tanks are going to be feeding each other. So as I fill one tank, they're all going to fill up, keeping the same level. And then it gives me the capacity of like 170 gallons of water. So that'll be plenty. And just gonna tie it in with these T's on that side and the 90 on the other into this T. And then I'll probably maybe bush down to a 1 inch, or just leave it 1.5 right up in here. Seeing how it feels and bends and everything. If 1 inch is easier, I might go 1 inch, but 1.5 tubing tying all 3 together. That's the plan. So I'm going to use this stick here. I'm going to put it down. You can use a broom handle, anything like that. Get the top piece and the rubber gasket off. All you're going to have left is this. This is going to stick out the bottom here. So you put that in on there like that. Come down and in. Once you got it out the bottom of the hole there, you can slide that bad boy down. And then with this, you got to be careful. Leave it there. I can probably reach it now, and yep, and just wiggle it, pull it through. Then you put your rubber gasket on, like so. Don't want to lose it. Then you put this piece on. This piece is reverse thread, so lefty tighty. Make sure you're on there good, because that'll help you make sure it's sealed. So lefty tighty. Got your gasket on, just make sure it's on there good. You don't have to be crazy tight because this is water. And there you go. And then with this, I got a T going in.
Teflon on. I got a T so I can connect. It's going to help me. I'll show you at the end if that makes sense. So we're going to put Teflon on the nipples here.
I really like this Blue Monster Teflon tape. It's just a little thicker than the white stuff. It just feels like a better seal. It's got a little more slippery when you're tightening the joints, and it just feels like it really just is like nice and bendy, kind of like a goo that helps seal it up nice and firm. So I'll put a link at the bottom. Check this stuff out. It's pretty good. Next time you go to get white, just try this Blue Monster instead. Let me know what you guys think. Just run my finger over where I'm going to thread, and it makes it just so you don't get any extra pieces. Like so. I'm going to slide this in here. So that all makes sense. I'm going to do the other one just like it. This thing came in a set. This is 1.5 inches, obviously. But came with a bunch, probably 10 or 15 of these. I think it was $15 at Harbor Freight. Show you this one more time. Remember, these are reverse threads, so righty loosey, lefty tighty. Get your gasket off and your nut. We're going to use a broom handle or whatever you got. Stick that on the end of it like this, and then you just your hole at the bottom, and then just let it drop down.
And then I've been able to pull the broomstick out, and then these are so big that I can kind of just, with my fingers, pull it through. And then you put your gasket, rubber gasket, and nut back on, and then reverse thread, so lefty tighty. Don't cross thread it.
Pull it tighter. Helps you pull the whole bulkhead tight.
These pieces again.
So one tank's going to feed into here, and then it's going to feed the other tank out that way. So that's why I got the T. So that's pretty much how you do the bulkhead fitting, guys. Make sure you like, or make sure you subscribe so you can see the rest of this build. I'm gonna keep doing more and more as I go. I've been really busy, so I can't really find the time to build this all at once. So make sure you subscribe, check out all the other content we got, and obviously the more build, you'll see the rest of the build as we go. So all right guys, take care. Check out these videos coming in too.